And here we are. We are in the final match day. How's it going to end? There's some teams that don't really matter anymore, but this is all the marbles on the table. Feyenoord cannot give two shits about the result right here. I'm just going to skip past it. We're passing past all that. ISA scores a brace along with Hajimusa scoring a goal. So Ueda gets 18 goals now. Jumping right ahead of Vanat. Unfortunately, is still not enough to enter the top 10, so he just misses out barely from the top 10. However, Hajimusa does get his 19th goal, which puts him ahead of Baro to become the 7th highest goal scorer. So there we go. Good win. Congratulations to Feyenoord for qualifying for the phase 3. And congratulations for Jan Regensburg for at least making the playoff in a nice comfortable position. It's still not confirmed for him. They just keep continuing, so now they have time to focus up and play to get ready for the playoffs. Crew Alexandria have now been relegated. This result means nothing to them. Neither does it mean to Sinturiense. And fuck. Brace for Ito. Muja scores the first goal. So let's for Muja first, because Muja has been very important for Sinturiense. Let's find Muja. Muja. There he is. He gets his 12th goal. So I'm happy for him. He's definitely their highest goal scorer. Ito gets a brace. If I can find Ito. There's no way Ito's all the way down here, right? Yeah, there's no way. Or is it possible? No. Where are you? Ito. There you are. With the brace, it puts Ito at 8 goals. There you go. Fuck. There you go. And then Goto was the other guy. He's probably got 4 goals, probably. Goto, there he is. And fair play to him too. Again, he scored so many very important goals to give Sinturiense some victories that they probably didn't even deserve to win. So it's a really good player for him. Very reliant on the Japanese squad, Sinturiense. But they end it. Congratulations to Sinturiense for making the playoff of this group. Unfortunately, Crew Alexandria have been eliminated. Alright, here's the important one. Alright. Haken, they face this match. They're a little hurt. They're a little damaged at the moment. They're not a full squad. But now they face against Falkirk. Can Falkirk win this? If Falkirk lose this, it's all in Wisla Pluk's hands. Falkirk does win. Fuck! Anderson scores early too, man. Shit, this is like the worst case scenario. Damn it. Damn it. Anderson starts off the goal scoring, but only for Cartwright. So that result though does confirm that Falkirk will now be perfectly fine. Falkirk will make the playoffs, so congratulations to them for that one. Cartwright, where the fuck is that? Cartwright. What a song! Cartwright. Where the fuck you at, buddy? There's no way you have 4 goals, right? Where the fuck is he? There's no way he has 5. I'm expecting to see him up here for some reason. Nah, he's definitely not there. There! He is right here! Oh my god! Fair play, man, fair play. You've been one of the most important players for them along with Tate, and Graham. Cartwright and Graham. Yeah, Graham scores another goal too. Definitely doesn't help him get in the top, I think, but it's still pretty good for his standards considering from the team he's at right now. So, fair play. So, it's all up to Wisla Pluk. They need to win their match, yes or yes. There's still no chance. They still have a very big chance. They need Banfield to lose, or they have to win by a lot. Okay, Mantova plays against Besiktas. Well, okay, Besiktas have gone the whole thing without having a red card. nor an injury. So fucking fair play to their physio team. And it's a tie. Kind of anticlimactic. Wait, no, wait. I just thought about something. No, I fucking completely forgot again. Wait a minute. Does that mean? Let's see. Yeah, it's done for them. So they're not making playoff. Playoff is no longer on the cards for Besiktas. They are now qualified for Phase 2, though. They are automatically qualified for Phase 2. Congratulations to Besiktas. And congratulations to Mantova for making the playoff of this group. They still have to play the playoff system. So we'll see. Now, Banfield. They have to lose. By a lot! Jesus Christ! Belumi with a hat trick. Huh? Not what I was expecting. Crooks gets his 6th goal. Whole city absolutely wanted fucking nothing but the smoke. Huge. What the hell? Fair play to Crooks too, by the way. Alanis and Slatter. Alright, Alanis, I think he was like almost on 10 goals. Yep, double digits for Alanis. And fair play to Alanis, he came in clutch when Osmendi and Mendes disappeared. But they did lose. This is huge. Alright, if fucking Wisla win, they can surpass them too, which would kick Banfield and get relegated. What was I just thinking of? Oh, Slate. Oh, his name is Slatter. There he is. Gets his 6th goal, getting ahead of Alsaev. Oh my god. Then Lundstrom scores again. I think he's on 2 goals probably, at most. Lundstrom. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. So I'm just gonna... Lundstrom. Yep, he's on 2 goals. Now he's on 3. He finishes the tournament with 3 goals. Good for him. Lundstrom and Slater have been very important for Hull City as well, so fair play to them. Belumi with the hat trick. So I don't know. Belumi hasn't scored in a minute either, so finding him is gonna be a little bit of a pain. Belumi. No, he's definitely way higher up. What the fuck am I looking at down here for? There's Belumi. Hat trick puts him on 15 goals. Using him right here, jumping across all these guys. Unfortunately, though, he's not enough to make in the top 10 because the top 10, the least you have to have is at least 18 goals to make it there. But fair fucking play to Hull City. And congratulations to Hull City. They're making Phase 2. And Banfield, they're at risk. Al-Khulud versus Al-Taoun. This is just a game for pride at this point. 1-1. Welly and Solan. No Welly? Let's see. No, let's see. Game. Okay, Excel. Al-Taoun. Okay, whatever. He gets his 2nd goal. At least they don't lose embarrassingly to like their Saudi League rivals. As Al Tawoun, congratulations, they do make the... One second. Let me just... Oh my god. Okay, game. Our Excel. Alright, whatever. We're fine. Solan. Okay, there he is. 2. So congratulations to Al Tawoun for making it to the Phase 2. They will automatically get to Phase 2 automatically. Unfortunately, Al-Khulud, you are now eliminated from the tournament, even though I do think you have a sick badge. I love the Scorpion. Not a lot of soccer teams have a Scorpion as a badge. Guingamp versus Real Madrid. Again, this is just for pride. There's nothing worth this game, really. At least they make it close. And Bellingham gets a brace. Just put that right away. He was on 6 goals, but now with a brace, that puts him on 8. So there goes Bellingham right there. I saw Mafuta scored again. Mafuta is now at 9 goals, putting him ahead of Cleary. There we go. Bellingham, Mafuta, Brahim Diaz, and Gautier. Brahim Diaz right here gets into 16 goals. Not enough to make the top 10 for the young Moroccan. However, it is not enough. There we go. Diaz and Gautier. I'm glad you can find that one. Second goal for him. So Guingamp, unfortunately, just barely, but they do miss out on the automatic qualifications of Phase 2, but they do still have a chance in the playoffs. And they do have a decent squad, they just gotta be smart. And they have every opportunity to make it to the next round. Now here it is. The most important game in this thing for me personally. There's still Girona and PSV and all these other guys, but no, this is the game that matters the most to me. Let me save this just in case. As we now go to Wisła Plock, going away to Dusseldorf. Now, let me check this again one more time just to be sure. I'm pretty sure that my math was correct. Because as of right now, Wisła Plock are on 30 points. If they win this match, they escape relegation and they replace it with Banfield. All on the line here. Wisła Plock, they need to play their hearts out. They need to perform. They need to defeat second division Fortuna Düsseldorf. Can they do it? Can the current top team in Poland get that honor? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it hurts. It hurts my soul. It really does. Zimmerman and Rasmussen, bro. The story would have been perfect. The story would have been absolutely perfect. Whoops. It would have been an absolutely beautiful story to see Wisła Plock fight their hearts out to escape the relegation area. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. Alas, it wasn't meant to be, man. Damn it, bro. Fortuna Düsseldorf destroy Polish hearts. Congratulations to Düsseldorf. They did what they had to do. And they can now qualify for the playoff. So they're still in trying to contend to try and get a pass to phase 2. Barnsley versus Girona. It doesn't really matter anymore for these teams either way. But I was so sad, bro. So sad. But now with the hat trick. Damn. Wait, does that even put him in the top 10? Maybe? I think it does. Definitely puts him in the top 10. Holy shit. That kicks out Hemia. 18, 19, 20. He is now... Oh my god. He passes a lot of these guys. Alright, so he goes all the way up here. Right behind Perisic. Good shit, but not. He had an injury at some point, so he could have probably scored even more, possibly. McBurney is like on 4 goals or something. I think. McGoldrick, I meant. McBurney. McGoldrick, where you at, buddy? There you are. Yep, he scores his 5th goal. Just for pride at this point, because Barnsley are now confirmed to be kicked out. McGoldrick scores that one, and who scored the other one? This guy. Long ass name guy. There he is, Killer Dunn. It's his 11th goal. Well played, Barnsley. You got relegated, but you did well. Girona, congratulations, as you now qualify for phase 3. Well done. Braga and PSV fighting for pride at this point. Let's see who wins this one out of pride. And Braga win. Zalazar with the brace, and Dennis Mann with the goal. Where's Zalazar? Here he is, getting his 15th goal. Put him right here. Not too far ahead. Dennis Mann gets his 16th goal. It puts him right ahead of Gelhardt, Rafa, Ethan, and Plea. But ultimately, not enough, as now I believe we reached a conclusion of our tournament. Congratulations to Real Madrid for their win. Go to standings. So the final standings are Real Madrid, Feyenoord, Girona, PSV, Besiktas, Hull City, Altavun, Braga, Guingamp, Haken, Sint-Truidense, Mantova, Düsseldorf, Jan Regensburg, Falkirk do survive, Banfield survive, and quite unfortunately Wisla Plock do not survive, along with Alcalud, Barnsley, and Crew Alexandria, as they are all eliminated. Real shame, real shame, real shame. Give me a second, I'm going to pause it real quick because I'm going to put these in order on the actually no, I'm going to end it now, and the next one you see is the playoff, with the teams consisting of Banfield, Falkirk, Jan Regensburg, Düsseldorf, Mantova, Sint-Truidense, Haken, and Guingamp. So I'll come back in just a sec so we can figure that out. But I'll meet you all in just a sec.